On the MTN News, a new mine opens just across the Montana border in Wyoming.
These rare earth elements and other critical minerals that exist among that coal, and they're going to bring us back.
We'll head inside for a tour and tell you why officials say it's a matter of national security. Also,
I just have admiration for the job that everybody did.
President Trump gets a first-hand look at the devastation in Texas. And
it gives new perspectives and ideas and creativity to help solve problems.
The next generation of tech professionals learning important lessons in cybersecurity. The MTN News starts right now.
From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN 10 o'clock news.
Well, good evening and thanks for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Russ Riesinger. United States Energy Secretary Chris Wright joined Wyoming's top officials today for what they call a historic day for rare earth mineral exploration. Ramaco is opening the first rare earth mine in that state in 70 years in Ranchester between Sheridan and the Montana state line. Our David J. got a look inside that mine and tells us why officials say it's important for a lot of different reasons.
All right, 1, 2, 3, rare earth.
Wyoming's congressional delegation and governor, along with the energy secretary, celebrate the mining of rare earth elements at Ramaco's Brook Mine.
Rare earth elements are in almost all energy consuming systems. Airplanes, trains, cars, refrigerators, appliances, everything that uses energy needs rare earth elements.
It's the first new rare earth mine in America in 70 years and first new coal mine in Wyoming in 50 years.
Everything that is available for energy production is available in this state.
We talked about this being an historic day for rare earth minerals and the American grit that it took to get this done, and just how important it is for American independence.
This will be the epicenter of a Team USA effort for not only mining, but processing rare earths and manufacturing all of the critical products that can be made from them. This one mine can break our reliance on China.
Randy Atkins, Ramaco founder and CEO, says the Brook Mine can reduce China's 90% dominance in rare earth elements.
We are seizing a generational opportunity, transforming Wyoming's natural resources into American strength and security. And together, today, we are not just opening a mine, we are securing a brighter, more independent future for Wyoming and America.
The mine also shows the importance of mining coal for energy.
Without baseload energy that comes from coal, oil, and gas, we don't have the chance to beat China. It is incumbent upon America to produce the energy it needs.
We need energy. We need American energy. We need America energy dominance. Energy is the master resource for a reason. We have it here. We should use it here.
They say coal built much of the country, and coal mining carries tradition and importance to America.
Whether you think you hate coal or not, you better get on your knees and say a prayer for a coal miner and those who gave you the energy that you have today.
We cannot regulate ourselves into a future. We must innovate ourselves into a future. Our country is the greatest on earth.
In Ranchester, David J., MTN News.
The Montana Attorney General's office announced that the state will receive $2.5 million after settling with 8 drug makers over their role in the opioid epidemic. Montana's portion is part of a larger $720 million national agreement that covers U.S. territories and all 50 states. Under the settlement, 7 of the 8 companies are prohibited from promoting or marketing opioid drugs, cannot make any product that contains more than 40 milligrams of oxycodone, and must monitor and report orders considered suspicious. According to the AG's office, the state will use the money to fund programs to treat opioid addiction, purchase overdose reversal drugs for first responders, and fund drug treatment courts. Now to the latest on the flooding disaster down in Texas. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump met with rescue workers, survivors, and family members who lost loved ones in Kerrville, Texas. The death toll in that state stands at 121, but that figure is likely to climb. More than 170 people are still missing tonight. CBS News' Erica Brown has more.
It's hard to believe the devastation.
President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump surveyed the destruction Friday after catastrophic flooding swept through central Texas.
Our nation, we mourn for every single life that was swept away in the flood, and we pray for the families that are left behind.
Trump spoke about the victims, including those at Camp Mystic, where at least 27 girl campers and counselors died in the flash floods.
A lot of lives, a lot of young angels.
Meeting with first responders and state and local officials at an emergency operations center, the president was asked about the flood-prone area's preparedness, including its lack of an early warning siren system.
You'll probably come up with something very unique because there is no system right now.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott visited a memorial for the victims and said state lawmakers will soon discuss plans for a disaster warning system.
We are going to put together in a session beginning in 10 days the abilities to ensure better preparation, better alerts, so that people will not be surprised like they were this time.
Patrick Turk, a program director with Texas Search and Rescue, says his team has been there since July 4th.
Not only is it a difficult task to see somebody that maybe is deceased or somebody who's struggling physically, but it's just with our searchers, it's the day-to-day grind of doing it every day.
As rescue, relief, and recovery efforts continue, the Salvation Army in Kerrville welcomed a team of therapy dogs. The dogs traveled nearly 300 miles from Houston with church group volunteers to make a difference. Erica Brown, CBS News.
Well, it was a very pleasant Friday outside here with a little cooler temperatures to start the weekend. What's ahead for the rest of it? Let's check in with meteorologist Jason Stiff for our first look at the forecast.
Yeah, very comfortable Friday from Montana and Wyoming. That cold front swept right on through. We had temperatures today between 10 and 15 degrees below average. Some places closer to 20. Right now we have some high clouds moving over central Montana. You can see some of those in the sky over the Billings area right now as well. But for the most part, a quiet night ahead for us. And we'll also have more warmth going forward. So for today's almanac, we were way below average. Had a comfortable high of 76 and a seasonable low of 57. We're going to have similar overnight lows tomorrow morning. We have a lot more heat going forward, and we still have that roller coaster forecast going forward. Plenty of sunshine and heat in the short term. Changes are coming. Your forecast coming up.
The Sheridan Rodeo brings in tourists, tradition, and a major economic boost. From Main Street to the arena gates, local businesses say the money spent during Rodeo Week can make or break their year. MTN's Marcus Kakova shows us why this is more than a show, it's a lifeline.
It's the first day of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo, not just a big deal for America's most sparsely populated state.
Oh yes, it brings thousands and thousands of people from all over the United States and even the world. I spoke with some people from Alabama and Florida yesterday. They were scoping out Main Street to figure out where to put their chairs at.
Joyla Perry is the executive director of the Downtown Sheridan Association. She estimates the event draws in $6 to $7 million for the city.
Everything doubles. I mean, there's no hotels available. Everybody's downtown shopping or at the bars, restaurants at night. So this is a great event for our community.
Big boom for businesses like Black Moon Arts Tattoo Studio, which is hosting a rodeo-themed flash event.
Rodeo Week is my biggest week financially, I would say. Just like people traveling, coming through Flash. A lot of people are in town, like they're coming back home to visit, and so there's a lot more people, and like I'll get messages from people, you know, hey, I'm gonna be back in town like months in advance to get on the books.
Marcus Kakova, MTN News.
From cowgirls to code girls. One Montana nonprofit is teaching students about the risks of technology this week in Billings, even showing how hacking can be used for good. Our Isabel Sparts took a look inside the Code Girls cybersecurity camp that's helping spark career interest in that field.
When we think of hackers and coding, this is likely the images that come to mind. Matrix-like dark screens and scripts. But for these students, it actually looks a lot more like teamwork.
I've always kind of had like an interest in computers.
And that interest is what drove 7th grader Olivia Bishop to join Code Girls United, a nonprofit and after-school program that teaches students to code and use their skills to solve real-world problems.
The fact that it's like school-aged like kids and stuff doing it, I feel like, because like we have a completely different view from the adults.
The program held its first cybersecurity camp at MSU Billings this week with more than a dozen young students. And CEO Marianne Smith says that what's taught is more than just coding.
A lot of this stuff is, kind of understanding how to be safe, but also understanding that there's people that are hacking for good.
It's called ethical hacking, learning how to spot holes in technology systems and how to fix them.
It's important to know like how to like avoid getting hacked and how to, if somebody needs help, you can like hack in a good way to help them.
Especially in a world where technologies like AI are becoming ever prevalent, so is the need for those in the field, especially women.
And especially in Montana, the girls going into STEM and computer science, the percentages are really low.
Something program coordinator Darian Shackelford says is important to be taught early on.
Just whatever field these girls decide to go into, computer science and tech is going to be part of it no matter what it is. So it's really cool that they get this early exposure.
Because getting over the fears of the unknown can make us that much more prepared in our daily lives.
When I'm older, I want to do either like engineering or computer science.
It's a lot of fun to see girls kind of moving from this like, I've got a unicorn that's dancing on a screen to, oh, now I'm programming, and keep that interest alive. So it's really great.
In Billings, Isabel Sparts, MTN News.
In Your Health Matters, hospitals say they're seeing an uptick in tick bites. Data from the CDC shows emergency room treatments for tick bites are at the highest level since 2019. The jump is prevalent in the Northeast, where 229 tick bites for every 100,000 ER visits last month, roughly a 37% increase from June of last year. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder says environmental factors are behind the trend.
So we are having milder winters, wetter springs, which means for longer tick breeding seasons. We're also seeing ticks move into geographic areas where we have not seen them before. And all of this adds up to more tick exposure and more tick bites.
Well, here are some helpful tips to keep ticks at bay. You should wear light colors, keep arms and legs covered, wear closed-toe shoes, and use insect repellent. Experts also recommend doing a tick check and taking a shower once you're back home.